If you guys never want to miss shots on NBA 26 anymore, you got to be using our brand new script for your Cronus Zen, the Panda Auto Green version 3.7, guys. With this script, I'll show you guys the full menu here. In today's video, you guys are going to learn how to set it up for your PlayStation 5, Xbox controller as well, and it'll work on PC as well, all right? Now, with the script, all I like to do is just turn on the Panda tempo, right? All this means is you just take your shots with square. Long as you guys time it decently well, every single shot goes in, guys. It's absolutely insane. So let's go and get on with the setup and how to download the script. But remember, first link in the description and in the pinned comments to get access to the script. Here's how to download the best auto green script for your Cronus Zen. To go ahead and get access to this, you're going to want to click on the first link in the description and or in the pinned comments below. All right, you guys will want to go on our Lethal Panda basketball. If you just type this in on Google, it'll bring you over to our school community. Okay, once you guys are here, all you have to do is simply go ahead and hit this join button. That's going to give you guys access to the script in our classrooms tab. Right, you see how it's locked here. It'll be unlocked once you guys go ahead and sign up. So here's how you download the script. Okay, all you want to do is head over here once you guys have signed in and click on the classrooms tab. Okay, and you can see this part is unlocked. All we want to do is click on Panda Auto Green, and you're going to see our brand new Auto Green version 3.7. Anytime we have an update, you will want to download the latest version. To do that, all you do is right click on this link here and simply go ahead and hit download here, right? And again, make sure you guys are doing all this from your laptop or your PC. You guys can see I'm using the Chrome browser. That's the best way to download scripts. So there we go. You can see it went to my right hand side. Now we need to go ahead and get the script added to our Zen, right? So this is when you would want to go ahead and open up your Zen Studios and next plug in the Zen, okay? Here's where you'll need to plug it in. Just plug it in only on the right-hand side. You guys can see the other end of this cable is gonna go into your laptop or your PC, whatever you're using to run this Zen Studios. If it doesn't connect the first time, just go ahead and hit cancel and open it back up one more time, all right? It's so easy adding the script. It's almost comical how easy it is. So next, click on compiler, press file on the top left hand side, then you just go ahead and press open. Next, you just want to go into your downloads and you'll see the Panda Green 3.7. Again, I got it added multiple times, but you guys get the point. Once you're here, press open and make sure now the script has our brand new human logic. Okay, you need this to make sure your account stays safe, guys. All right, so there we go. Then we want to head over to programmer. And this is how you add the script, right? So you want to press the 6 little lines on the left-hand side. You guys can see it's right underneath this Zen thing. And you'll see the Panda V3.7. If you had the older one, to delete things, you guys can see down here, all you do is put it in the trash bin, okay? To add something new, you just right-click and drag and drop, and you'll see this pitch black box, okay? Once you see it, it's in there. Final step is going ahead and pressing this play button to program, aka save the script, right? And again, make sure it's only plugged in on the right hand side when you're adding the script. And now we're going to use our Xbox PS5 controller to set it up. But to turn on the script, all you do is press the right side big blue button, right? Each time you press, you go through all the scripts you have. So let's get into the setup now. Alrighty, Panda Gang, we got our Xbox controller connected to the Zen. And next, we're going to turn on the script. To do that, press the right side big blue button on the Zen. You guys can see my fat fingers down there. But there we go. Panda Green right over here. Version 3.7. Now to enter the script, right? All you're going to do is press LT and then the 3 little lines button here, okay? So hold LT first and then the 3 little lines button there. And you might be wondering, Panda, why are you wireless? And the reason is I'm playing on my PC right now, just so I can show you guys how to adjust everything on the controller, right? When you're playing, make sure you guys are wired to the Zen so you don't get any lag or anything, all right? Now, once we are inside of the script, it's super easy to adjust, right? If you guys wanted to turn things on or off, it's just up or down on the D-pad, okay? You can see if I press up or down, that's how you adjust things on or off. If you wanted to scroll through rest of the mods, it's just left or right on the D-pad. You guys can see each time you press, you're going to go through everything. First step, keep pressing left on the D-pad until you're at our Panda tempo, right? This is the most consistent way to shoot right now. All this does when you turn it on, which everyone should do, just press up on the D-pad, turn it on. Now, whenever to exit the script, all you're going to do is press B. Now, all I want you to do is go into My Court, make sure you put it into online timing, okay? And then just take 5 to 10 shots with your square button, right? Again, you still have to time your shot. You still got to be good at the game. It's just let the tempo help you green more shots, right? Now, let's say for whatever reason it's not working, you're getting lates and earlies. Here's how you adjust, right? To enter the script again, LT, 3 lower lines. All you want to do is press right on the D-pad when you're on Panda Tempo, and you want to go to the millisecond value, right? Right over here, 12 milliseconds. If you guys are in-game and you get late, you press down on the D-pad, decrease the value, right? If you guys are in-game and you get earlies, you press up and increase the values, right? So lates, down, earlies, press up, okay? And it's simple. I personally leave mine at 15, guys. That's what I do. I just leave it at 15. And that is literally the only thing I turn on in the Panda version 3.7. I don't use anything else. You guys can see all the other mods. You guys can try them out if you want. Now, one thing when you have the Panda Tempo on right here, the Tempo V3.7, right, is you can see your square button or X button is going to be remapped to your left stick. So if you want to steal on defense now, you got to press the left stick in, all right? It's that simple. Once you're done adjusting, just go ahead and press B. Have fun greening more shots. Here's how to do the PS5 button spam bypass so you can use your scripts on the PlayStation 5. First thing you want to do is go to accessories. Go ahead and press X on this. Again, this is all in your settings tab, so press X here. Go down to where it says controller in general and make sure your communication method is set to use USB cable, right? You guys can see mine. Make sure it's the same way. Then you want to go up to general and then hover over turn off accessories, right? And then again, this is how you plug in your controller to the Zen, right? Only have it on the left-hand side. Make sure the light here is green, indicating the controller is working. And then the top end of this cable, again, that's the USB-C end. The other end of this wire is going into my PS5. Doesn't matter if it's the front or the back, long as it's a normal USB end. Again, you guys can see this red cable. There we go, okay? Now, again, make sure you're hovered over turn off accessories. Pick up your Zen. Press the right side big blue button. Make sure it just says Zen on here, okay? Once it does, you guys are ready to do the bypass step. And all you have to do for that is simply hold down right on the D-pad, right here, on your controller. Pick up the Zen, flip it over, and there's a little blue button on the back right here, right? Quick press this one time and keep right on the D-pad held the whole time, okay? So just quick press it. And again, you can see I'm holding down right on the D-pad this whole time. Disconnects my controller, and look, it's going to do the button spam. Look at it. Yeah, there we go. Once it's done, you can now go ahead and turn on your script. That's how easy it is, guys. Alrighty, Panda Gang, we are over on our PlayStation 5. And the first thing, before you ever turn on the script, make sure you guys have went ahead and done the PS5 button spam bypass. You guys have seen me play that video for you. Make sure you do that or the script will not work, all right? But once that's done, just press the right side big blue button and you guys will be on the script, all right? Make sure your My Court is in online timing, okay? That's the best way to test. Make sure it's in online timing so all your timing is good. Now to enter the script, all we're gonna do is press L2 and options up here. Once you guys are inside of the script, it's easy to adjust, guys. All you do is press up or down on the D-pad, okay? So you can see each time I press up or down, turn things on or off, right? Now to scroll through the rest of the script, it's just gonna be left or right on your D-pads. You guys can see it really is that simple. Just left or right on your D-pads, right? Now, the first thing I want everyone to do is go over here where it says Tempo V3.7. All right, this is the most consistent way to shoot in 2K right now. So you want to make sure you turn this on, okay? And all this means is every time now that you take shots with the square button, it's going to give you tempo greens, all right? So just turn it on. Go ahead and press circle after to exit the script. And now literally go into My Court and take 5 to 10 shots. Just use your square button. And again, you still have to time your shots a little bit, guys, okay? You still got to play the game. But long as you guys are close to your green window, you're going to get tempo greens every single time, okay? That's how easy it is. Now, if you did have to adjust your values, here's how you do that. You press L2 in options again, and then you press right on the D-pad, and you want to look for tempo millisecond right here, right? If you're in game and you keep getting late, you'll press down on the D-pad, decrease the value. If you guys are in game and you keep getting earlies, you just press up and increase, guys. That's literally how easy it is, okay? Do not complicate this. This is the only thing I turn on. I only turn on the Panda Tempo, and I literally go crazy, guys, all right? And again, keep your values. Personally, for me, I know a lot of you guys always ask for values. Every one of our 1,100 active members on the school community, I've seen everyone's values. Most of them are between 10 milliseconds and 15 milliseconds, okay? And again, this all depends on your internet and your build. But for most people, those are good starting points. 10 or 15 or somewhere in that range, okay? Try it out, see how you guys do, all right? I don't use anything else. I don't use a no dip shot. If you had this on, all you do is you hold L2, use your square button to shoot, and it's going to give you no dip shots. Absolutely insane. It's pretty good. Meter dunks, defense, same thing. You have it on, you just hold L2, and it's going to keep you in front of your guy, right? Auto green, I'm not a fan of anymore, guys. I'm honestly thinking about getting rid of it. It's not as consistent with all the patches, okay? So I don't even use it. Next is the auto quick stop, auto dribbles. If you have the auto dribbles on, you just use your D-pads and it's going to go ahead and perform different dribble moves, right? Again, I can't do it while I'm inside the script. Once you're in game, you guys will be able to, right? And then unlimited stamina, you just hold R2, run around, and you're going to have unlimited stamina. Now, one thing I do want to mention, when you have the tempo on, right, the panda tempo right here, your square button is going to be remapped. So if you want to steal on defense or just press square throughout your game, you're going to have to press your left stick in, okay? Because our square button now is used for tempo, it can't be used in game anymore. So you have to press your left stick in, aka L3, okay? Once you're done adjusting everything, all you do is press circle. You're back at the main menu, ready to go green more shots. Enjoy your game.